Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Julian Pfitzner, who's the product manager for Europa 2, which is part of the Hapag-Lloyd fleet of luxury and expedition cruise ships. And we're going to talk a little bit about what Hapag-Lloyd is today, and also this ship, Europa 2, which is one of the most fabulous luxury ships you're going to find in the world. And this is Insider Travel Report. Now, Julian, we're here aboard. Now, where are we first? We see all these lovely wine bottles here.
We are in the Zanzibar, which is one of our bars at Europa 2. Nice views on the outside, and we do sell some prestigious champagnes, as you can see.
I know, you have a little bit of wine here. Yeah. It's very nice. Now, first of all, tell us a little bit about Hapag-Lloyd and its fleet. You have 4 ships in the fleet, including this one, Europa 2, right?
That is correct, yeah. Hapag-Lloyd is, since 126 years by now, doing cruises. We are kind of the inventor of cruising.
Yeah, in fact, your founder, Albert Ballon, is considered the founder of cruise shipping.
Yes, correct. It's us who founded it, and we were the inventors, and still we take great pride in, as we say, setting the tone in ultra-luxury cruises. And this is Europa 2, currently the best cruise vessel in the world.
Yeah, and so you have Europa 2, you have Europa, the original ship,
correct,
and then 2 expedition ships, right?
Yes, on top we have Hanseatic and Bremen, which are 2 expedition ships featuring the highest ice class for passenger vessels, and they go to Antarctica, doing the Northeast Passage, Northwest Passage, all these real expedition-style cruises.
And then you have 2 ships coming up, right?
Yeah, we're building 2 new expedition vessels, Hanseatic Nature and Hanseatic Inspiration, in order to have an addition to our fleet.
Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit about Europa 2, which we've been touring today, and you're going to see photos interspersed with this. Talk a little bit about, this ship was built in when? 2013, right?
That's correct. It has its maiden voyage in 2013. Europa 2 is laid out as an ultra-luxury cruise vessel, but in a more relaxed style of doing ultra-luxury. So it doesn't mean that the crew or ourselves we are more relaxed. No, we deliver to the highest standard. But for our passengers, we refrain from the classical cruising standards like tuxedo and formal night outs. It's just a very elegant but laid-back way of cruising.
And you have some wonderful accommodations. We were looking at some of the suites earlier. Talk a little bit about those, if you could.
Well, it ranges, first of all, it's old suites and always a private veranda, so we don't have any kinds of inside cabins or something. We own a suite, and they're ranging from the owner suite, which is probably the most prestigious suite, to our veranda suites, and they are between 1,000 square feet and 350 square feet.
Yeah, so we did see the owner suite, the penthouse suites. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you also have some great dining options on board. Talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, we feature 7 restaurants, and it goes from French to Italian, Asian cuisine. We have a sushi restaurant, we have our buffet-style restaurant, we have our what we call Weltmeere, so which is a German word for the oceans of the world, and they can have a Michelin star-like cuisine from all over the world. So yeah, it's really something in for everybody, and it's all part of the cruise, part of the deal, part of the price.
Yeah, and we just had dinner in one of the main restaurants. It's marvelous, but you also have a lot of other options, right?
That is correct, and you can dine around. So it's not that you have your fixed table, but you make your reservations for every night, and you just dine around like you would do, for example, in New York.
And this is a ship that's only 500 passengers max, right?
That is correct. We have a maximum of 500 beds. So normally we cruise with 460, 470 passengers. By the way, we have 370 crew to care for this 470.
So a great ratio, right?
That is a fantastic ratio, keeping in mind that they're all fully professionally trained people from Europe looking after you.
Yeah. And a lot of people, I know many of us like this is the German cruise line, but you actually are now targeting other markets, and you have people from North America coming on board, right?
Yeah, we have a growing number of people from North America coming on board. It's a fully bilingual ship, so nobody needs to fear that he or she wouldn't understand a word just because we originated from Hamburg. Everybody on board has English language skills. They're fully bilingual. Everything is available in 2 languages. And so, yeah, it's a very inclusive vessel, and we like the spirit of having multiple nations on board as guests.
And then the other thing is your itineraries. And I think you mentioned earlier that you kind of designed those itineraries on your kitchen table, but they are very unique and very often not necessarily repeated, right?
No, we go around the world. We follow the sun, as we say, and we take great pride in having our yearly itineraries not matching each other year after year. So every year is another surprise. Our guests are really looking forward to where are they going, where are they spending the summer, where are they spending the winter, are there new ports coming in, and so we take great care about not repeating ourselves.
Yeah. Now, talk a little bit about some of the itineraries for 2018. What are some of the more unusual ones that you've planned?
Well, we have very extensive cruises through the South Sea, very, very tiny islands where we actually have contracts with the king of this island to be allowed to go there. We do very intensively South Africa. We have in 2019, or we glimpse forward, we have Japan, very intensively cruises of Japan coming up. Yeah, so there's a lot on the agenda.
Well, Julian, thank you very much for taking the time to tell us a little bit about Europa 2 and Hapag-Lloyd. It's a beautiful ship. It appears to be a wonderful experience, and someday I hope to do that myself.
Yeah, you're always welcome on board, as your viewers are. So we loved being in New York City. We will be coming back, and yeah, hope to see you soon.
Yeah, well, I know this is the second or third time you've been in New York, and you do. I should say that you do several overnights, and here you've been here for 3 nights, right?
That's correct. We came yesterday on Thursday. We leave on Sunday, and in between we are a little addition to the beautiful skyline of the city.
And you certainly are. Again, thanks very much, Julian, and we look forward to seeing you on board.
Take good care of yourself.
I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report.